Welcome back to Maria's DIY world, and hopefully the finishing of this wall that I'm renovating. So the corner up here looks really great. It was totally cracked and you can't even tell where I repaired on the middle of the wall. So today I'm going to put the fiberglass on. My problem is I have to put it around two different light switches. I have one over here as well, right here. And I really want to turn off the power for that because I really don't want to execute myself. But my kids need power right now because they are gaming. So I'm going to prep first and then see if, because you can pop them out of the wall and not be executed. So maybe do that, both pop it out of the wall and not be executed, but you know, well, I'm not being executed, it's just, it really hurts. I did get shocked when I was a child and nothing happened other than it hurted really bad, but you know, I'm older now, I might not take it as well. So yeah, that's a really good plan, don't you think? And also, I keep looking at this corner. So it's very obvious that I can actually fill in, there's a little gap in here, as you can tell. I can fill that in, that's not a problem, but this is so loose. I have to repair this as well. It takes every part of me not to rip this. I want to tear it down so badly because right here I have a power cord. So they took out a part of the wall. I don't know an English word for that, when you use a tool and you make a stripe down here and put in a power tool, and then I had to fill that in. And so afterwards, I don't know if I forgot to prime. It's almost 15 years ago. But it never stuck from right here where that where they put that wire in the cord and all the way out here. So it was never really stuck here. So I have to repair it. And I really want to rip it down. One wall at a time. Oh, well, I actually did the other wall right. And Miko would think it's about him. Yeah, but it's not. It's not about you. All right. Let me just measure so I can roll out a piece of glass fiber and then, you know, get started. So if it sounds like I'm not taking electricity seriously, that's not the case. I'm terrified. So I will be very, very careful. Okay, let's see. I've got 2 meters here. I'm pretty sure it's 2 meters and 33. Let's see. It's not. It's 2. Oh, that's because it's not all the way down to the floor. 228. Okay, so let's cut it to 33. Because then I have that. I didn't measure all the way to the floor because I have my baseboard down there. So back in my old suit. I kind of need a new one. You saw the hole last time, but also feeling it today, it's very dusty still, so yeah. But I will be working with glass fiber, and it is what it says it is. It's glass fiber, so you will get cut, and it also bristles onto your clothes, so I don't want to touch it because I get so itchy. So I'm wearing gloves as well, and hopefully I can pull it over my sleeves and they will stay, because last time it kept opening up right here. It wasn't very comfortable. So, but I think I was wearing a regular shirt last time. Here we go. Oh, now I can't turn off the camera. So I have kept it in my shed, so you can see there's a tear in it. So I need to cut the top part off. There's a little over there as well. Can you tell right here? Okay, let's see. It's also a little torn on the edge over here, but I'm cutting the edge anyway, so I think I have to cut that from here. Okay, let's see if we can make it somewhat straight. This is not straight, so let's not follow that. Let's push that out of the way, and then so 2 meters and 33. Let's see. Hopefully. So I'm getting ready to celebrate Valdemar's birthday, and in February we have a Danish tradition called fastelavn. I don't know, it's a very old tradition where back in the old days you would put a black cat in the barrel, something superstitious, and then you will hit it with a bat, kind of like a piñata. But it's a wooden barrel, and this is the holiday where we dress up. Now Halloween is taking over and fastelavn is smaller and smaller. But it was Valdemar's birthday, and now I'm going to have a party for him, for his classmates, and we decided to do a fastelavn party. So I have a lot of candy in here and streamers and stuff like that, and you're going to hang it from the ceiling, and then they're gonna beat up the barrel. So we are ready. It's not until next weekend, but you know, I'll be working, I'll be busy, so it's ready. And this one is ready as well. All right, so the glue has expired. So I'm just, maybe it's gonna fall off the wall, who knows? I don't remember it being this liquidy, so it might actually be expired. So let's see if it works. If it doesn't, well, then I'll buy some new. So this may be, oh my gosh, it's lying on the floor. It might be better, who knows? These panels are quite wide. They are 1 meter. So I did mark my wall, make marks on the wall, so I know for sure that it's wide enough. And then I'm really just going in heavy here. I was a little too fast with the glue. I forgot all about taking out my light switches. So, well, I can apply more glue if I need to. I'm not hitting any live wires just yet. So this is not a problem, though you shouldn't be doing stuff like this, of course, but okay, so far so good. Okay. Okay, I'm still not touching any wires. Okay. Still good. So it's really just hanging out a little bit, and the wires over there, and you see the front. So I'm just gonna keep it loose like this, and then cut a cross in the glass fiber, so I can pop this through the glass fiber and then adjust it. So yeah. All right, let's get this on the wall. So I did spill on the floor, and I did leave it just to be a little faster here. Let's see if we can. It's not uneven right now. Let's use the door as a guide. All right. Jesus. So we're babysitting Charlie again, and he has really long fur, dog sitting. So it gets stuck everywhere. I just found a little. Well, it seems to stick. All right, let's see if we can pop this through without breaking the fiber. I need to take my glasses off. All right, got one corner. That's a very gentle cut, because I'm not about to cut any wires. Nobody has died so far. That's always a win, right? Okay, and I think it looks pretty good. I don't think you can see any of the rips. So there's a tiny bit tear right here, up there behind you, but other than that, remember this is kind of transparent, so what you see here is the sanded sawdust white wallpaper in the background. Okay, let's pop these back in. Okay, lights work. Let's move on. All right, so when adding the second piece, you overlap the first piece. Oop, it's sticking through the wall, which it's supposed to, so that's good. Okay, when you overlap, you cut right in the middle of the two overlap pieces, and then you pull the front of the last piece and you pull it open and pull out the piece behind. So let's do that. It doesn't have to be straight, but of course you need to stay within the borders of like the overlap pieces. So now I open up and pull this out. I might not need to glue in here because it did take me a little while. And now it's a perfect match. Alright, let's see, can we see it right here? Where is it? I can't even tell on camera. Let's see if we can make it focus here. Nope, can't tell. There's a seam. It's hiding. Okay, I have another. It's not an outlet. This is a. Let me just. This is hanging out of the wall, so I think this is easier to cut. It's a internet thing. I was thinking about just removing it completely because I don't use it, but then I was like, I don't actually know if it's still working, so let's not just pull it out of the wall and mud on top of it. So I'm keeping it. Okay, it's out of the wall. Let's see, it's drying so fast. Oh, I just dropped it in the glue. All right, so the last piece here is pretty narrow. I have taken my outlet out, so it's ready. I think because I'm still undecided on this corner, I'm just gonna put it on and have it stick out just a little bit so I can wrap it partially around the corner. But yeah, I need to do something on the other side, as I said, because it's really loose. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with glue now, and then I have already cut the pieces. I've sliced the piece in two so I can use the other piece in the corner over here. Where is it? Right there. Okay. All right, let's not rip this, but let's cut it differently this time. That's better actually. Ooh, that was way better. Ooh, looks good. Let me just cut the seam here. Ooh, I'm so hot. But it has gone really well so far. I got everything on here. So I'm right there and it has to overlap, and then I'm missing this piece and down all the way here. The piece for right here is actually way too wide, so I'm curious how it's going to be to cut it. But yeah, let's see if I can just stick it in there and then it works, or if I have to cut it again. But let's do this part now. So one of the dogs licked the glue. So now they have been banned. They have been put in my entry room because there are no warning signs on here, so I don't think it's poisonous, but you know, I don't want any of them to drink glue. So yeah. Like, why are dogs like that? So I'm being a little wasteful here. And it hurts my cheap heart a little bit. Because the piece that I cut off, I could have used that above the door, but it was coming into my face and I didn't appreciate that. I'm going to cut another little piece over there and put up there and make it look pretty. All right, so 25. It's the last piece, and then I can leave it to dry. And I can take a break and hydrate and cool off. I have cleaned my floors. Every time I put up a piece and I've cut off stuff, I have cleaned my floors. But I'm definitely going to wipe them when I'm done here. Because, man, this is dirty. Okay, so it's been a while since I put glue over here, so it might need extra glue, so I'm prepared. Alright, so I want this piece to be cut so it fits with the door frame. So let's do that, which means I have to go up here. Right here, I think. As suspected, it's kind of dry up there. Oh, and now it's really wet on the floor. And I have glue on the ceiling. What a party. Woohoo! That looks really, really, really good. Ta-da! Now I just have to wipe all the glue that I dropped everywhere, including on my shelf over here and on the ceiling. I didn't drop it on the ceiling, I painted it on the ceiling. I have a few of these one-time use. Is it a syringe when you don't have the needle on here? I'm going to try and inject it. I don't have a needle. Behind the wallpaper to see if I can make it stick. Because if I can, then I don't have to repair anything over here. Cause it's only ripped, you know, behind where the piece of trim is gonna go. So let's see if I can do this. I need more in here now. I can actually feel it behind here. It might be working. I think it's time to caulk. This is, oh, I'm wearing a rubber glove. Rubber. So I'm wearing a glove because my hands are so itchy. Because, yeah, I got the fiberglass on here. But this is the broken caulk. So I caulked the caulk twice. Let's see if it falls off today or if it stays in place. So, but I'm caulking all the edges so they will look nice, right? All right, let's hope it stays in place. Let's get this started first. There we go. Oh, what? Yeah, there we go. I have to be ready to paint next weekend. That looks pretty good. One of Charlie's hairs got stuck underneath, but you know, when I paint it, you won't be able to see it. So yeah, first area done. Ooh. Ooh. That was a long stretch. Let's just fix the finger again. So I have to caulk the corner over there as well, but I don't want to caulk all the way up because I have to put a corner piece up there. So let's see how, 7.5, I think. It's not cut and it needs to be painted as well, so I can't just put it in there even though that would be easier. So I'm just gonna mark where I can start caulking from, maybe a little underneath. Let's see, here. It's a little bit of a sticky mess now. Okay, I got everything caulked. I even managed to conceal. So when I was cutting the glass fiber down in the corner, I accidentally cut it too far from the corner, but you can't see it now with the caulk in there, so that's good. So now that needs to dry and I can take a break. Oh. So next weekend, I think it's paint time, which is kind of amazing. This went way faster than I had expected. I've been focused, so that's good. I know it does take time, but drying time and me only working during the weekends, so I think I'm doing pretty good here. So thank you for watching and keeping up with my progress in here. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye. Oh, and my cork held up. So that's pretty nice. It's almost empty now, which is good, because this is actually adding too much excitement, because it's really annoying when it falls off. So that's another testament to me being cheap. I can buy a new one. But for now, I'm going to tape it back up and use it again next time.